Hey everybody, welcome back to Prepper Junkie. Today we have the little brother to the Staccato P. This is the Staccato C2. It's another excellent firearm. Let's get this one going. All right, folks, as I said, this is the Staccato C2, the little brother to the Staccato P. It is another absolutely fine firearm. Obviously, these are based off of a 2011. It is a double stack magazine. And yeah, let's get started. All right, so we're gonna actually start at the mags. Comes with 3 metal mags. Right here, we do have a loaded one, which I keep out of the way. But this could come with 3 of these, which is nice because they're kind of expensive. They're gonna cost you around 60, 70 bucks, depends where you buy them. They are 16 round flush fit mags. The nice thing is they will also fit, say, the 20 round mag and 17 round mags and whatever else. They'll all fit into this gun just fine. Okay, so moving up now, just like the Staccato P, it does have the same grip texture and the same kind of grips on here. You do have the Staccato logo on here. And as I said previously in other videos, I do like the grip texture of these guns and I love the grip angle of these guns. Also, they fit very comfortably in my hand. Obviously, we do have a grip safety right here. Again, it's it's based off of a 1911, so we do have that grip safety. And it has obviously the beaver tail that comes up to protect the back of your hand. Now, we do have another trigger guard cut right here. Again, very reminiscent to the Staccato P. So my hand does fit right there. So we have texturing all the way around on your grip, except from right here where my finger will sit under like so. But again, I have medium-sized hands. My hands fit perfectly like a glove on this gun. Now, if you want to change these grips out, you can do. And just bear in mind that when you change these grips out, you'll also change out the trigger guard because that's all one piece, but you can change that out if you want. Again, I don't see the need to. I think these are very nice grips personally. Now, moving to the other side right here, we do have the mag release right here. Now it is ambidextrous because you can switch it to the other side if you wish, if you're a left-handed shooter, which is awesome. I am not, obviously, so we will leave it right there. Now, let's go over the trigger, just again like the Staccato P, and I'm going to keep referring back to the Staccato P because there's a lot of similarities between the two guns. There's some differences though. The trigger is a 4-pound pull, and the triggers are so nice. You got so it's a skeletonized trigger, it's polymer trigger. The travel, pre-travel, and everything's been set. There's a set screw here. You can change the trigger, but it has been set at the factory, so there's no need to change it. You got a little bit of take up, and I mean just a smidge. Beautiful break, and then let's do the reset. You got a little bit of let out, and a very nice positive tactile reset. You can get up and running really fast with these guns, with these triggers. They are very nice. Now, we do have an ambi safety, as you can see right here, and it's very positive and very tactile safety. Very nice indeed. And I do like to rest my thumb on that safety. Just like typically, just when I'm shooting, gives me a little more control over the gun. So you got to be careful you don't ride that slide though, because if you get your thumb too close, you're going to be sitting on the slide. But I like to just sit just off the slide, excuse me, just on the edge of the safety, so my thumb doesn't interfere with that slide. So just be careful of that. We do have a little branding. We do have the US flag right here. These guns are actually made in Texas, and then you do have the Staccato 2011 logo right here. So the branding's very minimal, very tasteful. I do like that a lot. I hate when gun companies just blast their branding all over the gun. It just doesn't look so good. Now, come back to the hammer. We do have a skeletonized hammer and does have some nice texturing all the way around the back and so on. We do have a slide release, slide stop right here. And it's also your takedown lever. There's a button on the other side right here, and I'll show you how to take that down in just a second. Moving along to the rail, we do have a 1-slot Picatinny rail, and we do have a Surefire light on the front here. And so, so yeah. Okay. Moving up to the slide. On the slide, we do have some really nice serrations on the front and back. They're very grippy. If you want to do a pinch check, if you want to do a press check to see if you are loaded. Obviously, this is the optics ready model. There's two versions. There's non-optics and optics. We do have the optics ready one. Now, if you decide to get the optics ready one, you're going to have to shell out another $160 for a plate. I think like a year ago, they used to come with them. I don't know what's changed, but I believe it's changed. They don't come with the plate anymore. It could be wrong. Mine certainly did not. So the plate is by Dawson Precision. And so when you, so on the plate, so imagine the RMR is not here, you have a plate and it actually have a rear sight attached to that plate. When you take the plate off, the rear sight comes with it. Get your $160 Dawson Precision plate, put it on, but it does come with your rear sight back on, which is really nice because it does co-witness with my front fiber optic sight. As you can see here, it does sit just a little higher than the RMR. So if that RMR goes down, I can line up my iron sights perfectly. So I do like that feature a lot, but you do have to pay another $160 for this mount. There's different mounts out there depending on what model of optic you wish to run. Obviously we have the RMR on this one. So just bear that in mind, but it mounts on really well. I've had no problems with it. Serrations are super nice. On the slide, I do like that a lot, and as I said, it does have a fiber optic light at the front. This one is the green one. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not sure if you can, depending on the lighting. It does come with a couple of different other colors in the very nice gun case, which I forgot to show you. It comes with this little gun case. It comes with some paperwork, as you would imagine, a couple different fiber optic options, and built for heroes. I am no hero, but I appreciate Staccato making these guns. So that is the slide. Now to take this gun down, as I said, this is your takedown lever, and there's two notches on your slide. There's a big one and there's a little one. You want to get that little one and you want to line it up with a notch on the back of the slide stop, slide release. So we'll do that now. So I'm going to slide that back, push the pin through, and pull it out. Very simple to do. And then just pull your slide forward. Now, this does occasionally happen to me. Actually, this happens almost every time if I have a light on here. The guide rod tries to spring down on me like so, and then it gets stuck, it gets wedged. There's a little groove in my light that gets stuck to, so I end up having to actually take my light off to take the gun down. I don't know if that's really something to fault the gun for, but just be aware of it. So anyway, so pull the slide off, put that down. My spring shot out. Okay, so this is the lower. The fit and finish in these guns is absolutely exquisite. There's no other word for it. The fit and finish is incredibly, incredibly nice inside and out on these firearms. Now this is your guide rod system right here. And then we do have the slide, and then inside you've got the barrel. So we'll slide the barrel out. This is a 3.9-inch bull barrel. And you can see here it is a fat barrel, bull barrel. And it does thicken up at the end here. But the fit and finish is excellent. Gives a little bit more weight onto the front of the gun, help with that recoil management a little bit more. But that is your bull barrel, and it's very, very accurate. We'll come to that, touch that in a second. And then there's your slide, and inside the slide, again, the fit and finish is absolutely perfect in there. Okay, and just go in reverse, put it back together. All right, so we are back together. Now, this is more of their compact version. As I say, they do have a Staccato P, which I do have with me. Let me show you. Actually, I'll take the mag out because it's an extended mag. Just to give you an overall size difference of the gun. The Staccato P is obviously definitely just a little longer and just kind of on all dimensions. Now, I think that flared magwell makes this look a little longer than it really is. But there is obviously a slight difference in the size of these guns. I say this is more of the compact. I would conceal carry this one personally, maybe in the wintertime with like a hoodie or something, because it's a little big for my frame. There's no way I could conceal carry the Staccato P. But yeah, it's another fantastic firearm. Check out the review of it. Now, something more comparable size-wise would probably be the Glock 19, which we're all super familiar with, because let's face it, it's probably one of the most popular handguns in America, if not the most popular. So now if I line them up from the tip to tip, like so, hopefully you can see that. With the beaver tail, it makes it a little longer overall size. And then if you go, do it this way so you guys can see, the Staccato C is just a little bit longer. Also, this does weigh in at 35 ounces unloaded, so it weighs just it's going to weigh obviously a little more than say your Glock, but obviously the materials are different what's used. But overall size, it's not, the Staccato C2 is not that much bigger than the Glock 19. just to give you that size comparison. Now, to shooting this gun, let's talk about shooting it. These guns are incredibly, incredibly nice to shoot. They are super, super nice firearms. I just can't stress that enough, how nice these guns are to shoot. Awesome trigger, awesome recoil management. The trigger, you can really get up and moving with that trigger. It's a very nice trigger. Very nice guns. I'm hundreds and hundreds of rounds through both of these guns because I'm just having a lot of fun shooting them. I've had no problems whatsoever with these guns with shooting them. They are very, very, very nice firearms to shoot. And again, I don't know how else to say that. They are top notch. Very, very nice. So, in saying all the positives with these guns, oh, there's something you should obviously keep in mind. There's no real negatives in these guns that I've found so far personally. The one thing is a training issue you should probably be aware of. You know, if you're used to shooting like a Glock 19 or something like that, be aware that your thumb probably will not reach that slide release right there because of the positioning of it, unless you have some gigantic thumbs, which you might do. I do not. But chances are most of us are not going to be able to hit that slide stop. So it's our slide release. So what you're going to have to do is either bring up your second hand, let go with that thumb to release the slide, or you're going to have to slingshot it and let it go. So just be aware of that. Again, it's just a training issue. I don't think it's a negative. I think if you're used to these type of guns, you're going to be kind of aware of that. But if you're not, there you go. Okay, so again, tons and tons of pros about this gun. Very, very, very nice. Obviously, that comes at a price. These will cost you, non-optics version, you're going to be looking about $2,000. Optics ready version, you're looking about $2,300. They are not cheap. These are not cheap guns. Are they worth it? Obviously, I can't tell you that. That's really up to you. If you're going to ask me, are they worth it? I think so. I think you're getting a lot for your money. They're very nice firearms to shoot. The quality of construction is phenomenal. But again, you know, this is $550 firearm. This one with the optics cut is $2,300. You know, is it worth paying 4 or 5 times the amount of a Glock to get your Staccato P? That's up to you. Is the Staccato P a better firearm to shoot? Yes. Is it more reliable? Probably not. You know, Glocks are stupidly reliable. So, I don't know. It's up to you guys. My personal opinion, if you have the cash, you won't be disappointed. They are fantastic firearms. If you're looking for a holster for the C2, out of the waistband holster, this will hold a light and an RMR and whatever else, check out US Duty Gear. Link in the description. They do have holsters that will fit the C2 and the P and other versions of the Staccato. So check them out. And you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please do so. Doesn't cost you a dime. Does help me out a ton. I greatly appreciate it. I really do. And that's it, folks. Until next time, I'll catch you later.